1980s abductions that changed America forever, and this is Tara Calico. She was a 19-year-old in her prime of her life when she went missing in the neighborhood of Valencia County, New Mexico. The teenager was an avid cyclist for years who loved to bike long routes to school, work, and fun times with friends. For several years, her mother was in the habit of biking with Tara up and down the rural roads near their home. But one day in 1988, her mother decided to stop biking so often after an unsettling encounter with a road rage motorist. Tara continued biking alone, though, and on September 20th, 1988, it was possibly the last thing she ever did of her own free will. That day, Tara didn't come home after a long bike ride. Her family was terrified at the sudden disappearance and called police to check on her. They also set out a massive search for the girl, but she never turned up. They couldn't find any sign of her, not even her bike was found anywhere along the route she typically traversed. Alarmed, her parents handed the investigation over to the police, but authorities in Valencia County didn't have much to go on themselves. Soon the case grew cold, and a while it seemed like it was destined to be a tragic but confusing missing person cold case. Then, over the next several years, strange occurrences started making Tara's family believe that she was still alive. The first came in a Florida parking lot, June 1989. A person walking to their car found a bizarre Polaroid photo on the ground. In it, a woman was bound, held with duct tape over her mouth, a young boy lying beside her as well. The person sent the photo to John Walsh's show, America's Most Wanted, which had broadcast and asked for any tips to come in. Word got back to Tara's family, and her mother looked at the image. To her shock, the bound woman in the photo looked exactly like her daughter. She told the police, but cops didn't know how to track down the image's subject's photographer. 2 years later, cops came across another unsettling piece of photo evidence. At a construction site along the Pacific Ocean in tiny Montecito, California, workers found more photos of a woman tied up and bound. They turned them over to the police, who again shared them with other agencies and the media. Once again, word got back to Tara's mother, and once again, the mother was shocked to see the woman depicted resembled her daughter. Cops have never been able to conclusively determine if it really is Tara in any of these photos. Still, her mother swears that it's her. There is at least one clue that leads police to believe it may be possible, though. In both instances, the film involved was manufactured and sold after the date of Tara's 1988 disappearance.